all the prophets, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and every of the Imams, when we read and hear about their biographies on the occasions of the wiladat and the shahada, it is a message to us how we can implement that. What is it about their life that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to send regarding our current affairs, our current life right now? And so their lives and the life of Imam Al-Hadi alayhi salam is a guidance for anyone who wants to live in dignity and honor despite the pressure and the harassment and the intimidation. And so Imam Al-Hadi alayhi salam, from the time when he became Imam at that young age, he was dispatched, taken out of his control and forced to go from his hometown in Medina all the way to this town, this army base town called Samarra. Oh, far, far away land. And those who visited Samarra, you see how it's in Iraq, but it's in a place that's far from where things are. It's far from Karbala and Najaf and Baghdad. It's far away. And that was done deliberately because the tyrants of that time, the Abbasi rulers at that time, they feared the legitimacy of the true owners of leadership, the Ahlulbayt, the Imams of the Ahlulbayt. And we see this theme throughout, that every of the Imams were forced away from their hometown, especially in that time period. They were scared. They feared because the Imams, they offered the true legitimacy, which exposed their illegitimacy to power. And so you find in the history of Imam Al-Hadi and his father Imam Al-Jawad, did any one of them lead a rebellion? No. But despite that, they were imprisoned, they were incarcerated, they were put under house arrest, they were followed, they were scrutinized, because the powers that be knew how their rulership was so shaky and so illegitimate. And so long as that legitimacy existed, and that legitimacy was loved by the people and honored by the people, they couldn't sleep well at night knowing those personalities were there. That's why they sought out to murder every of these personalities, but they would murder indirectly. Notice no more that they would come and they would do what they did to Imam Al-Hussein alayhi salam. They would do it, but in a way where nobody could point fingers to them. And that shows you how much people loved and venerated the Imams. That if they did something openly and very straightforward, it would shake their rule. So it had to be done in a way where there was no evidence